what was dropped and why that decision is way more complicated than it looks. As of June 24th, the federal prosecutors confirmed that they are no longer pursuing the following charges against Diddy: attempted kidnapping under both California and New York law, attempted arson under California law, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking. Those were serious, violent allegations. These weren't PR crimes he was being accused of. These are the charges that pointed to violence, manipulation, and calculated harm. And now they're off the table, completely removed from the jury consideration. Now, why did the government drop these? Here's what you need to understand. And this is where the government's playbook starts to show. 1, the charges were based on state law, not federal. That means that they would have introduced different legal definitions, different jury instructions, and standards from California and New York, all inside a federal courtroom. That was messy. The feds decided that was too risky. It gives the defense room to confuse the jury or call a mistrial. 2, the defense just filed a Rule 29 motion, which basically says, Judge, there's not enough evidence to even let the jury decide this. So the prosecutors took the hint. Rather than get slapped down by the court and embarrassed publicly or confuse the jury enough to let Diddy walk because nobody understood what was going on, they dropped the weak link themselves. They cut off the arm to save the whole body. It's a legal retreat for sure, but one that protects the rest of the case from collapsing under crossfire. And 3, they may be repackaging those same facts, the threats, the control, and the abuse under federal RICO and forced labor statutes. While the labels are maybe gone, the conduct may still be used to prove a bigger pattern. That is key. Because if they can show this was all part of a criminal enterprise, the RICO enterprise charges sticks. And with RICO, they only need 2 predicate acts to lock in decades of prison time. So you guys, let's be clear. Despite what Diddy's side is saying, this is not the end of the case. But it is a test of how far the government is willing to go. They've already scaled back. They've already edited the story they're telling the jury. And now the major pressure is gone. While the remaining charges, RICO, sex trafficking, and forced labor will the remaining charges hold strong? Or will this trial shrink down into something easier to dismiss?